Another dash cam review? Yes, but this one is a little more unique, I promise. Hello guys, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com, and once again, from my car. Now, one quick disclaimer, as you can probably hear, it's very windy, so hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the overall quality of this video. But hey, at least it feels good. Okay, so today's video is all about the Vantrue N2 dual dash cam. Yes, dual as in two. This dash cam doesn't have one camera, but it has two cameras. So this is definitely the most unique and usable dash cam I've used yet. Let's talk about it. All right, so first of all, let's go over some basic camera specs. The primary camera, the camera facing the street, has a resolution of 1440 by 1080 and it shoots in 30 frames per second. But the secondary camera, the camera facing you, is 1280 by 720, also 30 frames per second. So not only is this camera watching the road, but it's also keeping an eye on you, the driver, as well as your passengers. Okay, so with that said, some of you may be thinking, David, why would I need a camera facing me? I don't want to see my ugly face all day. I don't blame you, this face isn't much to look at. But say you're an Uber driver or you're babysitting, having a front-facing camera can be very useful in a variety of situations. The Vantrue N2 dual dash cam also has a G sensor. Now this basically means it's going to automatically sense a crash. Yes, that could happen to you, unfortunately, but that's why we have a dash cam, right? So yes, this dash cam actually senses crash data and sets aside that saved video clip. God forbid you need to take it to court for video evidence or anything like that. The Vantrue N2 dual dash cam also features seamless loop recording. So this basically means that the dash cam automatically overwrites your oldest footage with new footage. And by the way, this dual dash cam does support up to 64 gigabytes in storage capacity. Now, one of my favorite features about Vantrue dash cams comes back to this dash cam, and that is parking mode. Let's say I go in the Wawa, get my coffee, which I'll be doing in probably a few minutes because I need my caffeine fix. Just because I exit my vehicle, that doesn't mean a dual dash cam has to suddenly stop recording. It will continue to record based on motion detection. Alright, so this automatically records motion up to 33 feet away, which is plenty of distance. If you do not prefer to record actual video on the dash cam, this dash cam can actually record 1 second and 5 second time-lapse intervals. Not only does it save a lot of space, but it still allows you to capture the moment. But keep in mind, the time-lapse mode only works on the primary camera. In other words, the camera facing the road. Man, I wasn't lying when I said it's windy out today. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. And speaking of quality, let's talk about the video quality of both cameras on this dash cam. Overall, I gotta say, the video quality, it's not bad. It's actually comparable to previous Vantrue dash cams, and that's a good thing. Low light performance looks decent. I mean, it's not amazing, I'm not gonna lie, but it's good enough. The secondary camera can be disabled, so don't be paranoid or worried about your privacy if this camera is facing you at all times, because you can actually turn it off and only record using the primary camera. And yes, if you do need to capture audio, this does indeed record audio using the built-in mic, which can be useful. Now finally, wrapping up my review, I do want to say something very important. I noticed, interestingly enough, that the primary camera and the secondary camera, they each capture footage separately. Okay, so whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, I think that comes down to your usage, but I gotta say, it would have been nice to automatically capture some kind of picture-in-picture view without having to do some editing myself. Now, not a big deal at all, I just want to mention that, but perhaps it is a good thing because if you do accidentally record using the front-facing camera, you don't have to see your face. So it's good and it's bad. It depends on your kind of usage that you're looking to get out of this thing. But overall, I'm very impressed with this dash cam. This is now my primary dash cam of choice, and overall, I've just been loving it. It's nice having peace of mind because God forbid, you never know, something could happen. And it's always important to capture video evidence. So finally, how much does the Vantrue N2 dual dash cam sell for? Well, I will say it's not the cheapest dash cam. It sells for $189, which I don't think is too bad. I mean, especially considering you're getting two cameras for one. But I understand not everyone has nearly a couple $100s to drop on a dash cam. But if you do, I can say with confidence, you will love this thing. I know I do. So guys, there you have it. Huge thanks to Vantrue for making this video possible. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I suppose I will see you in my next video. Peace.